I think the ladies, I kind of was following the footprints of Phyllis Schomo, my mother-in-law, and Liz Gould, and they were, urged me. And then I don't think the women's portion of the golf tournament itself was quite as serious as the men's. I mean, they always had a lot more people than we did. And we started out with pretty good crowds, but we really didn't have a big number of, a large number of girls playing. And some years it was funny. Some years we'd have a full flight of 8 girls, say, and then some years we couldn't get that many. Some years, 2 years that I remember, Mary and I played each other, just one day and then another day, and you had to just win with one other person. It was kind of funny.
Call me the Buffalo Bills. I've never won the tournament. I have many, many runner-up and many, many consolation championships, but I have never won my flight. And I've been in A flight down to D flight. It was either my second or third year here. I came up, went and looked at my pairing, and I saw the name Dick Warfel, and I didn't know who that was. So somebody was putting on the putting green, and I asked him if they said, "Oh yeah, Dick's been playing in the tournament for years. He's an older guy." And I was in my early 30s, could hit the ball a long way. I thought, okay. So we went out and played our Monday match, and I shot a 73 and got beat 2-1. So that taught me right away that it doesn't matter how far you hit the ball, as long as you keep it in the fairway, which he did on every shot. He played in the tournament till he was 99 years old. He died 4 months short of his 100th birthday, or he would have played in it again.
Fun, number one, family, and yet you still come here and you compete very hard. People are in for it, once they get to that first tee, they kick it in and that's it. And the format, again, it's not medal play where it's total score, it's by hole. So you can be down 2 holes going in the back 9, and you can win 10, maybe tie 11, win 12, that type of thing. So it's either you win the hole, you tie the hole, or you lose the hole. And there's been many things coming down the last couple holes, 16, 17, 18, that makes for an exciting finish. If you tie an 18, you go to sudden death, and they clear the crowds, and you go back out and wonder on number 1 until somebody wins the next hole. And that's how that's finished out. So there's been many exciting tiebreakers going on too, where somebody suddenly makes a 30-foot putt to win the match, sudden death.
We are spoiled when we play at the resorters in that it's morning golf, and that's only golf essentially that I play. That's when I like to play. I love to play. I like to get up and see the sunrise and see the change in temperature, and it seems to be quiet, and it's just, to me, the most enjoyable time to play golf, and that's another real bonus for playing in the tournament. It's morning golf.
If you play the 18, you have match play, and you're tied at the end. So then they usher you through, they open up the course, the first couple holes, and you play a sudden death. I've played a few of those times. That is memorable, and that is fun. It's the pressure, but it's also knowing that, it's a fun contest as well. So that is something I recall. Very little rainouts. Our weather during this week has been fantastic, so we've not had an issue with weather at all. There's many shots that I wish I had back, but many times I've played very well too. I've won the tournament twice in my life. My flight. One was, I think, a D flight, a C flight, and one was E flight. So it wasn't really not a great golfer. But I think that's the neat part about the tournament too. You don't have to be a fantastic golfer. You can just come out and enjoy the game.
There's been a lot of great matches over the years. One match that comes to mind was a match that we had between 97-year-old Dick Warfel and 13-year-old Jack Mulligan. In the resorters, you never know who you're going to get paired up with because it's due to handicap, and those two had similar handicaps. So they were sent off for a match, and at the end of 18 holes, they were tied and went into a sudden death playoff. And it took two playoff holes before Jack Mulligan finally won the match, but it's one of the most memorable stories that we've had out here for the Resorters Tournament.
Within the park, there was some flyers that were nailed up to the couple telephone poles, utility poles there, and said Resorters opened. Just happened to be the week that we were there. Resorters open starts Sunday. So we drove down to Peninsula and saw that, hey, tournament starts tomorrow and you can still go ahead and sign up. They have juniors, and so we didn't even know the golf course was there. We just signed up. My dad entered the tournament and won the very first tournament there in 1968. And literally one day before, didn't even know that the golf course existed.
Back in the early days, we actually had to play a qualifying round, and then they took those scores, and that's how they bracketed everybody out. But it was a very big time commitment then, because then it was a 4-day match play and the qualifying round. And help keep the tournament going, Jason changed the format till we didn't have qualifying, and then changed it down to 3 days because a lot of people it was tough. They'd be up here on a family vacation, and it's tough to tell your wife you're not going to be home playing. You're going to be home. You're not going to be home for 4 days. You're going to be on a golf course all day.
I've won it in, was it 4 different decades? Yeah, I've won maybe a couple times in from the 70s until the teens, the 20 teens, yeah. So, but I played before that too because I always lost to Alice Green, so I just don't remember what years. But anyway, I would have loved to have beaten her once, but it's all right. She was kind of a legend.
Everything from, we got a guy that came in here and from West Virginia. Not a big golfer, wore blue jeans every day on the golf course, which is not the standard attire, but yet he comes all the way here to spend a week of his summer vacation in Door County for this tournament. And there's all kinds of other stories of individuals that come from many different directions. Families, in particular, I always think of, they come here and they camp in the park with their family for a whole week. The father's here on the golf course 3 or 4 days playing golf, which sometimes lasts 4 or 5 hours, that he's gone from his family, and that's their family vacation.
I don't recall the year it was, but in the Resorters tournament, Sylvia's husband, Doug Verdon, I think he was leading by 2 strokes with about 3 or 4 holes to go. And what the heck happens? The sole of his shoe comes off. As I remembered, Doug lost by about a stroke. I think I can't remember exactly, but I think he was coming in barefooted the last couple of holes. And he lost it. And I felt so bad. And here he comes in with a big smile on his face, laughing. And I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And he says, "Hey, remember, Al, it's just a game."
Because that's truly what it is history. Last year at the tournament, I extended a challenge for everybody to try to invite a few people so that we could get to 100 players on the 100th anniversary of the tournament, and we hit it. One thing about this tournament that I say every year, it's a tradition. People, families that have come here from all over the country, we got all different states covered here again, that have come here and spend a week or two in Door County to enjoy their time vacationing and also playing in a golf event. Families like the Thompsons, families like the Gillums, families like the Godfreys, the Tates. I go on and on of traditions when you look at the trophy of names that have been here for years and years and years that have been a part of this very historic match play tournament. Our all-time winner with the most names on the trophy for the ladies was a lady by the name of Alice Green. Alice Green won 13 times. 13-time winner, and she's the all-time winner. The second all-time winner for the men was John Brand. He won the event 9 times. So it's pretty interesting. I sit here and I look at this trophy and I think about all this history.
It's as close as I'm going to get to the trophy.
Come on over. Give a little kiss. Women's senior flight winner 2024, Linda Akers. Yes. A flight winner, Laura Maloney. Laura Maloney. Senior Division II flight winner, Lou Comer.
Senior flight champion from Frankfort, Illinois.
Senior Division I flight winner, David Lee.
Resorters.
I flight winner, Mike Dugan. H flight winner, David Miller.
Such a great job.
G flight winner, Mike Fruworth.
Mike Brewer.
F flight winner, our own very own employee, Greg Peckman. I gave him. All right, E flight winner, Andrew Lyle. D flight winner, Steve Newland. C flight winner, Mark Hostetler. B flight winner, Joe Pertoni. Joe Pertoni, B flight. Champion flight Division II winner, Mark Bash. Our 2024 outright winner, name on the cup, 100-year Resorters winner, Griffin Pohl. And our 2024 winner, first time I think ever in the event, Jackie Spoerl. Tradition says those that win can keep the cup for the night. So if you would like to hold on to the cup, take pictures. I've seen on Facebook pictures at Husby's, Bayside. It's yours for tonight. Around the fire, stories. If you want to leave it here, fine too. I just need it back tomorrow, but it's your cup for tonight. Thanks everybody for coming out for the 100th anniversary of the Resorters Tournament. We had a great tournament. We had great weather. People from all over the country. We had over 100 golfers play. Looking forward to the event again next year. Dates will be August 4th through the 6th. Can't wait to see everybody. Have a great off season, and we'll see you in 2025.